Hi, I'm Cherie from Brugel Creative, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to set up Yoast SEO. Yoast is a great WordPress plugin that's designed to help you get the best possible search engine optimization for your WordPress website. First thing I'm going to do is head over onto Posts when you're in the dashboard area of your website. Here's one I've already created. We have another video about how to add a blog to your website. Now, if you look over on the right-hand side here, you'll see the Yoast symbol, and you'll see that it says there's no SEO available at this time. So that's what we're going to change. If you scroll down the bottom, you'll see there's a Yoast SEO toolbar here. Now, the first thing you want to do is add a keyword. So this blog is about automation, so that's going to be my keyword. Next thing you'll want to do is change. This is a snippet of what will appear on Google, and we want to change that meta description to be something that's a little bit catchy and intriguing for when people find you on your Google search. And this will also act as the preview text for your index page, your blog index page on your website. It will automatically pick up the first few rows of your text if you don't do this step. And if we go up here, I'm going to copy and paste this line because that's a little bit more intriguing and about what this blog is about. I'm going to post that here. Now you'll see that this green bar is appearing. If I didn't have enough words, let me delete that. It will appear orange, and what that indicates is that you haven't inserted enough text. So you'll just want to add a bit more to that. I add that, and then I also want to add a call to action because I've still got a few words left. And that just helps reiterate your business name again in Google search. So that's a really helpful thing. Now I'm going to close that. Now if we look up here, it's changed to saying SEO is good, which is exactly what we want, but there's still a few more improvements we can make. So I'll just update that page now. Now if we go down here, there's a few problems indicated in red and a few improvements that have been suggested. So I'm just going to go through and do those step by step. Now it's saying a meta description has been specified, which we just added, but it doesn't include the focus keyword, which is automation, which is a problem. Best practice is to include it as the very first word. And now you'll see that problem's disappeared because it had the word automate instead of automation. Now the next problem is that no internal links appear on this page. The best default thing is to add a link to your contact page. I'm just going to highlight that row there, insert a link. I'm going to search for my contact page, and I'm going to select that and add that as a link. So now that all the problems have disappeared, but there's a few improvements. Now you just have to walk through the list and just go step by step. The images on this page are missing alt attributes. Well, that's a problem. So what we can do is hit remove featured image, set featured image, reselect it, and where it says alt text, I'm just going to put in that focus keyword and also my business name. Excellent, so that improvement's gone. No outbound links appear on this page. I'm not going to add anything to this particular page, but you might want to, if you've got any references or anything like that, you can add them throughout the text, the same as we did the internal contact page. It says the SEO title is too short. Well, that's a problem. So this blog's called Automation, so that's a little bit boring. Let's go up the top here and change it. So that improvement has disappeared as now. So the last thing is the slug for this page contains stop words. Now I deliberately did this earlier, and stop words are the short words is, and, it, okay, etc. I'm just going to delete that. Now the slug here is what will appear as your permalink. So your permalink up here, so that's the link to your website, your blog page here. So all of those improvements except the outbound link have disappeared, and it's telling me I've got a really good result. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to update the page to save those changes. But our readability still needs improvement. Let's go fix that one now. So there's another tab here called Readability. And that's telling me I've got 3 problems. So the first one is the text does not contain any subheadings. I did this on purpose as well, but you can just go through your text, break it up a little bit. It makes it easier for a user to read if you don't just have big chunks, if you do divide things up with small subheadings. Excellent. Okay, so now I've only got 2 problems, which is what we want. Says over half of the sentences contain more than 20 words. Now there's this great eye tool here. If I press that, it actually highlights for me what sentences are the problem. I won't go through and do it on this video, but all you need to do is go through and rewrite, potentially divide those into 2 sentences where appropriate, and just do the most you can. And again, as well, this one's telling me that there's the passive voice. There are great tools out there such as Grammarly, which will help you figure out what's going wrong as well before you actually load the blog onto your website in the first place. So now my readability's got an orange light. I will go through and fix up these 2 problems later to make sure that's green, but that's how you get the best good score for your SEO, and I also want a good score for my readability. I'll update that, and for those of you still watching, there's one more Yoast function I want to show you. Now here we've been looking at the content optimization. We want to just look quickly at the social, and this is where you can specify how your blog will appear on Facebook or Twitter. If you want your blog to have a special word on your Facebook link, and if you want it to have a specific Facebook description, you can put that there. And if you want it to have a different image to what your standard feature image is, you can also upload it here. And that means when this page is shared on social media, you can specify exactly how that social media preview will appear. And I hope this has been really helpful, and I look forward to seeing all of you have wonderful SEO on your websites.